All right, good morning, cyber traders, and happy Friday, the last weekend before Christmas. Good to see you, Michael, Lawrence, Lead, everyone. Welcome back. Nice to see you all here bright and early. It is a absolutely miserable day here in the Northeast. We got a major storm coming over here. No snow. It's all going to be washed away, so we're not going to have a white Christmas, but it's probably going to be a really busy week for Christmas shopping. And you know what? Today, as trading, let me tell you, this has to be one of the worst days to trade. There is absolutely nothing going on in the market. There's about one or two. We're doing pretty good with the AZI. You only really need one stock. So I know a lot of you here that were here bright and early, 8 o'clock this morning. Nice little move on the AZI. I mean, this thing started at $1.80. You're already at 210. Do the math. 1,000 shares, $1,800 investment. You're up $300. You're talking a 50, 60,000 salary. This stock was, which is really pretty. I like this. Stock was a $60 stock. So right now it looks like it's been a really good day trade for some of you. And also it's, could it be a swing trade? We'll find out how the day goes on. Depends how much it goes up. But today is, just to let everybody know, it is quadruple witching Friday, which means the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the yearly options expire today. And that's why it is ugly. Yes, John, we're going to talk about the Nike trade also. And I am super excited about that one. Okay. And I'll tell you why. But before we do that, let's go through the watch list, what we traded yesterday, because there are a few stocks that are moving today that are doing okay. First of all, let's talk about the President Trump stock, Trump Media. So they signed that big contract yesterday. It did really well. I personally thought it was because of his speech that he did the night before, but it had a really good pop early in the morning, went from about $13, shot up right about within an hour to about $14.50. Nice little $1.50. Nice little move right there. She's still moving up. So that stock, as it was becoming a day trade, did become a swing trade. Now, I'm not really a big fan of it anymore because we are testing some big resistance levels right here. I mean, chances are, it's got to break through this. What's that low right there? 1540. We're right there. Okay. Can it go up to $16, another dollar? Listen, we're going to have to be really, really, really picky today. And we want to get too crazy. So today, I want you to focus on nickels and dimes. We're going to also put on the AZI trade on there. So that one's doing pretty well. But that's not from yesterday. It's from today. But while we're at it, we're going to put it on there. A couple other stocks that did pretty well. Now, obviously, just to let you know, the Trump Media stock, there's a lot of stocks had warrants. It had ETFs on it. So no matter what you could have traded, you were doing pretty well on that one too. But a couple other stocks that did make a move. We had Revvion still continuing to push back up. Revvion has been a good day trade. We got to thank Lita in the Cyber Group room. She found that stock just about a day ago on her birthday, and hopefully she gave herself a nice little birthday gift on that one. Really, really nice move on Revvion. You could see it right here. Revvion had a really nice pop on the 12th. It ran from about $16 all the way up to a whopping $19. Then it consolidated and just made a nice little move. So that one did really, really well. What else that we had that moved pretty well? RKLB. Oops. Look at the 2-day chart. So that one, Rocket Labs, you really know it. A lot of shakes in it. It did move up. It was a little expensive, but it did do what we want, what we were looking at to do. Tesla has just been hammering it. Okay. Tesla, I was just reading an article on Fox Business News. He is Elon Musk is the richest man with a complete long shot as wealth goes, as richest man in the world, which I still don't know because you never hear about Putin and how rich he is, but he is pretty rich. So anyway, stock's been doing great. Big issue with that one right there. You got the big iceberg order that is just hovering there around $500. Remember, the level 3 and the level 4, we righted the chart. We got to keep focus on that. So Tesla, still hovering right there. It's consolidating. I know a lot of us have the ETF on it. So that one's doing pretty well. You have the TSLL. So that one is doing fabulous. It's at some big resistance levels here. That's all we got to worry about right now. So that one did fabulous. Our favorite right now is Chipotle. We're really kicking ass on Chipotle. I'm getting messaging from all the students like you and everything, but that was a great move. Now, the thing about this is what I'm upset about. I had to sell my TSLL to buy Chipotle. You know, you can't own everything. So I had a big position in it, but I decided I want to do a bigger position. And because, in Chipotle. So Chipotle is doing great. I know a lot of you guys have it. I think we have about maybe 15, 20% of you in the cyber group room that are in there. Rich, you're in it at 32. That's really the real numbers right around there, around that 32 price range. But remember, now we're getting close to that resistance. Remember, the support levels now around 38, which what we expected it was going to go to. Let's see how she trends right there because it might be time to take a profit, all right? Can't go broke taking a profit. There's a nice little quick little move. So percentage-wise, it worked out pretty well for us, all right? So Chipotle is doing pretty well. What else that we did pretty well on yesterday? A couple just stocks. APLD was a really nice one, and that one's continued to go up. Applied Materials, that one's got big support levels right here. I want to put that back on the watch list, APLD. And I also want to put on the, let's put this last one that we moved. The SOC was really nice early, but she's backing off. And a nice little short was the MSOS. That thing just plummeted right in the middle of the day. It was a great short going in, even at 2:30 when we did the 2:30 meeting at MSOS. That one right there, it was on the afternoon meeting. We talked about it. And sure enough, if you got the short off at 560, you'd look beautiful at, right there, 490. Great short. Congratulations on that one. Grant says the AZI is getting close to 220. Yeah, I know. Listen, that stock, if you still got it in pre-market, you're doing awesome on that one. All right, so let's talk about some other stocks. So first of all, I did a video on my shorts regarding about what's going on with the World Cup. Nike was on that list of stocks to watch. I didn't say to buy it. I said to watch it. And what I'm so super excited about Nike is I love stocks that get crushed, and I'm not in them. And if I know, and listen, you're a Nike fan, you're not a Nike fan. I know they have the contract with the World Cup, and you know what? I don't know if you've ever been to a Super Bowl, but I bought some clothes, a Super Bowl clothes there. And let me tell you, they're not 10, 20 bucks. All right. These things are like 80, 120. Those jerseys are going to be ridiculous. So they're going to make a lot of money. So if that to me is super more exciting. They had earnings yesterday. They didn't meet earnings. They met earnings, but their China market is getting hit. And now you know why a lot of these people love China, because when you got, I don't know, 1.5 billion people live there, they want to tap that market. But I love this. Is super great news. I hope it gets crushed even more, gets down to these lows right around 52. I will be a big buyer right around that price. Okay, so, but as of right now, we are trading right around these resistance levels around April. But let's see this thing get hammered. We want to see this thing get more crushed. Okay, so I'm putting Nike on that watch list. All right. Genevieve Fausto, why does Schwab not let you buy stocks like AZI online? Have a call them in. You know what? Sometimes, I have that problem too. Genevieve, sometimes they let you do it. It depends on the volatility. Some of you know that I'll be doing a trade and I'll buy it and they take it maybe because, maybe it's a penny stock. I don't know what it is. I don't think it is because you get orders, but call them up and find out. Some brokerage firms do that. Okay. All right. So a couple of the stocks that are making some big moves. Fold got bought out. You could tell by just seeing what the stock is doing. We'll scratch that out right there. Now, as I'm going down this list, I want you to see what happens. There's not really that much out there. Unless something popped up out of nowhere is one thing, but I didn't really see. These are ETFs. We know how we have to trade those stocks, but I didn't really see that much out there in the day like today. And like I said, if you logged in early, what is today? It's quadruple witching day. Okay. Friday. So daily, weekly, monthly, yearly options all expire today. So you're not going to get that big of a move. And not only that, I'm just looking at the Dow Jones right now. It's down 7 points. 7 points. We're at 47. 7 points is like absolutely nothing. Okay. Means that the market's almost like closed. Okay. When you look at it. So you want to be really careful what you trade today. As the losers go, New York Stock Exchange, crap. Maybe this one right here is moving, got good volume, 1.7 million shares. And RXS. We'll keep an eye on that one. And that's about it. That's about it. All right. So what else we got here? Anything the most active? Oh, we have IBIT that's making a nice move. So I was getting a little pissed off. I own the MSTU. I own it. Where do I own it at? That was a good buy, MSTU. I own it right around here. I own it right around the $10 price range. So I'm losing a little bit on it. They did the reverse stock split on it. So Bitcoin is up. We're at almost 88,000 from what I could see at 88,200. So you're getting a nice little push. I was pretty happy when I saw IBIT in here. So IBIT is about $2 or 4%. So looking pretty good. We might do some. Let's put IBIT on there. Might do some ETFs. It might do some MSTR. Put that on the watch list. So a lot of those stocks are probably doing pretty well. Coin's probably doing well too. Coin, yeah. I mean, they're all gapped up a little bit right here. This is up about 2.5%. So let's not get too crazy. All right. Yeah. Happy quadruple witching day. Okay. So anyway, very, very important, fellow traders. Today is the last class of phase 1. So Josh could be doing class. If you can't get into that class, talk to education advisor, tell you a little bit about it. So it's a great day to be in class. Good excuse to get away if there's nothing going on. Might hit something early in the morning. We got a couple of things that did work out in pre-market, but if not, that's okay. You know what? This is why we love this job. It's not a full-time job. You don't have to be here every day. If there's nothing going on, that's perfectly okay. All right. You could do some holiday shopping and get ready for it. All right. In the meantime, if you're watching on social media, if you want to come and join our cyber group room, here is actually a QR code. Just take your phone, scan that QR code with your phone, and we'll get you in there. Or you could also always join us by going to this website, ctu.co/free. There you go. All right. And I know we got a lot of new members that are joining us in the trading room today, and welcome aboard. I know I got some phone calls with you too, some of you. Look forward to talking to some of you and tell you a little bit about, and be able to answer your questions in detail. But if you are new here, please don't buy anything. Watch those videos I gave you. Make sure you get those videos I told you about how to get level Nasdaq total view. I emailed you. If you got any questions, call us, email us, message us in the room. The more you know, the better you'll find out that this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life. So remember, like I always say, you got to learn before you can earn. Guys, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Me, Josh, and Rich will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And for everybody else, if you're not going to be in our trading floor, we'll see you back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading. And if I don't see you, enjoy your weekend.